Welcome to Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First, episode 244. Today is Tuesday, the 15th day of May 2018. My names are Dr. Jerry the First, Oguzie. This morning, I want to ask you a question. Which would you rather be, a prisoner or a pioneer? How can I respond from a place of clarity and strength, rather than continuing to react in anger and frustration to the painful experience I was forced to live through? That's a question I was asked a few weeks ago by one of my coaching students. I gave her the answer, but I think it's such an important question that I want to briefly answer it again today, publicly, because this is something we all need to practice. There are two parts to that question: respond and react. When you respond from a place of clarity and strength, you're a proactive person, and that makes you a pioneer. But when you react in anger and frustration, you're a reactive person, and that makes you a prisoner. Every time you are tempted to react in the same old way, pause and consciously decide if you want to be a prisoner of the past or a pioneer of the present moment. To continue to be a prisoner of the past pays no great dividends, because you would always be filled with regrets, with bitterness, with anxiety over what you were unable to do then or achieve, over lost opportunities or broken relationships. You'll be angry when you remember how you were treated like the scum of the earth. You'd always be unhappy when you remember how you were betrayed by those you trusted fully. However, if you consciously choose to be a pioneer of the present moment and time, it means then that you would be presently minded, that you would have to change the structure and substance of your mind so that you can view things clearly and be in a position to make a better judgment or decision. In order to gain conscious control of what's really going on in your mind, you need to develop a keen awareness for this process. What helps is to hold still for a moment. Take a 10 deep breaths. Focus exclusively on those breaths and free your mind of the senseless chatter that's going on inside your head. This makes room for a change of state, for something new to enter. Detached from the weight of stressful thoughts and reactions, you grow capable of consciously redirecting your focus. So it's time to take it willingly away from something unchangeable that drags you down and zero it on something actionable that inspires you. Focus on the next logical, meaningful step. Remind yourself that there are no hopeless situations. There are only people who have grown hopeless about them. In almost every case, nothing is stopping you right now. Nothing is holding you back but your own thoughts about yourself and how life is. You may not be responsible for everything that happened to you in the past, or even for everything that's happening to you right now. But you need to be responsible for undoing the thinking patterns these circumstances create. And until you willingly and consciously accept that responsibility, you would continue to beat the band backwards. It's all about thinking better so you can ultimately live better. And the key is to understand that no matter what happens, you can choose your response, which dictates pretty much everything that happens next. Truly, the greatest weapon you have against anxiety, negativity, and stress is your ability to choose one present thought over another, to train your mind to make the best of what you've got in front of you, even when it's far less than what you expected. And yes, you can change the way you think. And once you do, you can master a new way to be. Until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Top Media and Communication Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.